Hey there, folks. I'm Joe Crawford of artlong.com. Pretty much every day I go to CSSBattle.dev, do the day target, and record myself doing it. Today was HTML day. We had an event here in San Diego. It was very nice. I will put the link to this page in the notes today. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's great. All right. How do we make this? I'm not sure what to call that shape, but let's do all gradients and see how we would do that. How would we do that? I start thinking that I want to do conic gradients there, but maybe I don't. I could do it with 3 gradients. Is 3 the minimum if it's all gradients? And if so, what are they? Linear and linear, and then a conic, I think. Okay, let's see what that looks like. So let's do linear to start. We'll do linear gradient, and we'll just go top to bottom. Let's keep it simple. 40 pixels, and then transparent 0. And I'm going to delete these margins. Okay, so let's just do it one stop at a time. 5, great. And then the next color is this lighter color, right? 0, 60 pixels. Great. And then it's transparent up to a certain point. And then we're going to need another color stop with that other color. So 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 250 pixels. And then the final color is this dark color. So that's what we just made. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color stops. It's not really a tremendous way. We can add, so we could do what? We could do this and say it's at 0 and say it's 1% wide and say it's 250 pixels tall. That kind of works. 250, yeah. So the issue is that the margins creep in. And that's sort of interesting too, isn't it? So yeah, that makes me not want to do it that way. So I'm going to undo. There we go. That's it. So then, what's the simplest way to make this? I think we do need, well, if we do that same, yeah. So we'll do linear gradient from the side, linear gradient. And we'll do 2 color stops, 90 degrees. We could also say 2 left, 10 pixels, and then this color, 0. So that's what we just made. Now, if we move it over with background position X, 110, 90, 90, and then we give it a width, 100 pixels, 200 pixels, 210, there it is. So that's now repeating because of background position X and background size, also X. We don't need to do anything on the y-axis with that. And then on top of all of this, we will do a conic gradient. And that is a favorite of mine. Transparent, 75%, and then white. And it's pure white, so we don't need all 6 Fs. We just need 2 of them. So that's what we just made. And actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put that into the middle. And we're going to say, we're going to move that with the background position. So I'm going to place the upper corner of this here. So that means moving it over, 50 pixels, and then down 40 pixels, 140 pixels, 100 pixels. All right, so 2, not enough over, so 60 pixels over. Nope, not too far up, 45, and then 110. Nope, how about 90? So that's what we made. And because of the size of that is effectively auto, right? And the other way to think of that is the size of the element, which is 400 pixels wide, 300 pixels tall. But that doesn't matter. What we need to do is set the at value, at 10 pixels by 10 pixels. So that's the center. We're moving that gradient. So there's the 10 by 10. So that conic gradient is like that. All right. So now I can actually set the width. You see that moving across? 4, 5. So with 150 pixels wide, you get that. And then if I do 30 pixels tall, I get dots. So by adjusting those numbers, that's the repeat on that conic gradient. Okay, a little wider. 200, 210, 20. Okay. I think that's all I need. And I don't need the height for the background image because 100% is fine. And I don't need, no, I do absolutely need, I was about to trick myself. I do need the background position Y, but I'm going to adjust the width of this. 100 width, too wide, I think it's 90. And then 90 tall, 120 tall. That's it. So 3 gradients. So that's a fair amount of math, a lot of color stops, sizes. Is it simpler to do this as an element with box shadows and those kinds of things? Submit. We did a minify and unit replace, and we're waiting on the back end to return an answer. So let's see that. There we go. So let's use the blank pivot instead. And what we're going to do is, okay, so for this paragraph element, I just want to push this down. I'm going to say color is white, and I'm going to say box shadow is minus 100 pixels, 0, and 100 pixels, 0, comma. So that's what that looks like. I'm going to put the dark color on this. Boom, like that. I'm going to move this downward to 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So okay, so I made an element, this pink element in the middle, and then I'm making a box shadow. So it needs to be taller, 120. Great. What's interesting is that I don't know that they're symmetrical. 105. Oh, there's my symmetry. Okay. So what did I do wrong? Okay, so the element's too wide. So how about 152? I think this means, what does this mean? Yeah, that's way too narrow. 142, I think, is the number that I want. Again, too wide, too wide, too wide, too wide, too wide, too wide. So what am I doing wrong here? 45, 6, 7. Okay. And then make that 110. There we go. So those were the numbers that I was looking for. So that makes that. That was a lot of work for that. I can remove the background because I don't need that element. But I do want to do something with the body here. Well, I must, right? I need to. I don't think these shapes help me very much. So one thing I'm curious about, I'm going to set this to black. Can I do a box shadow? That increases the size. So let's see if we can make 20, 30. Oh, that's great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 85. So that's a very specific kind of box shadow to create this next shape. And I'm going to copy it. And I think just the positive version of that. So now I made that. So those are all box shadows. And I've used the fourth parameter there to increase the size. And so that's what's making that. So what does that get me? Does that get me anything good? Kind of does. Kind of does. So can I do that again? So if I set the color, okay, so let's do that again. No, because I need to do it inside. Trying to decide what I want here. All right. The issue is that I need to do, I need to inset 1 inch, 1 inch. So that's the inside is white. So I need to do that color, which helps me a little. So then let's do this same funkiness again. And instead, I will move it over a little bit. So 100, 70, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Does that get it? And then same values, but negative. So those are all box shadows. That's kind of a nice way to do it. And then I can put what? Just this color on the background. Oh, not quite. But close. So I'm going to flip the colors. I'm going to say, okay, make this the default color, and then use white here. That's the fifth parameter of the box shadow. So I can remove all these instances of the color. I like that. This is a goofy way to do it. I will admit to that. But I do like the solution of this. So this will be a linear gradient. And it'll be this color, 10 pixels, and then 0. And then I would say that's at 0 and 40 pixels. And then I need to have it have a height. That height is going to be 90. Or is it? Height is going to be 100. $95. Broken it. Okay. Oh, that's very weird. I don't know. Okay, so I need the word. I think I need the keyword body here. Otherwise, I'm going to get weirder. All right, I think I need to short circuit this. So why is that? So that's 40 pixels, 140, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90. There we go. And now I'm going to put back the P. Oh, and I needed, so here, okay, so this is the thing that I got wrong. That's what I got wrong. So actually what I want is not that. I just want the color stops. I think I'm just going to go super simple. I want the color. And the light color, 0, 50 pixels. And I'm going to put red in just because it's ridiculous. Okay. So this should be 50. This should be 60. I'm just going to do all the colors because now I'm tired of this game. Okay. So you see that weird red color? What happens if I do that? Is that correct? So then I don't need any of these color steps. I need this to be 250 and delete the others. Okay. A lot of work for that. This video went too long. I like the box shadow solution. I really do. It's counterintuitive. It's hard to work with, and clearly, and I don't think it's a better score. The minify, unit replace, and we're done for the day. That's a fun one. Fun and weird and odd, and I enjoy it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right. So the better score was what? It's this one. It's the gradients. That's fine. That's fine too. Another way to do it. There's no wrong way to do it. If you can get 100%, you did good. That's the bottom line. I'll be thinking about other solutions to this one. Because it's it's kind of a character, there would be some other very interesting potential elements using like a Unicode block character, I bet. That would be fun. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Go make a webpage. And hey, happy HTML day. And I'll see you around. Bye.